Albion chieftains are a favourite at vintage rallies and has organised this special Albion event today. And I can see that the lorries are on the move, so we'll hear about the individual vehicles shortly. Continuing our history of Albion Motors, in 1951, Laird Motors bought Albion Motors, but despite the takeover, Albion was allowed to continue to go ahead with a new design of lorry, which was the underfloor horizontal engine Claymore 3-quarter tunnel, and that was released in 1954. Over the next 12 years, it became a reliable choice for a wide range of industries. 4-speed manual gearbox ensured smooth handling and adequate power range for most applications. It had a sturdy floor frame, and that was another key selling point, making it robust. The vehicle was very easy to maintain, and buyers could opt for specialised bodies such as a fridge or specialist modifications for industrial applications. The Claymore stayed in production until 1966, and by the mid-1950s, Albion's factories at Scotstoun and Yoker had expanded to over 1 million square feet, and well over half of the output was for export. Yep, so we can get the vehicles on the top gate now, thanks very much. Now in late 1958, Albion adopted the all-steel LED cab. These marked the beginning of the end for the Albion name vehicles. But as we see these ones coming round, look for the sure as the sunrise motif on the front. It's the sunburst with the name Albion, and you'll see that on the vehicles as they come round. The Albion Reaver was produced from 1961 until 1972, and it was eventually branded as Laird after the takeover of Albion Motors. The Reaver was known for its robust design and its ability to handle 24 tonnes, and when the Albion chassis plant ended, the production line was dismantled and moved to the Watford plant of the Scammell Motor Company. The Clydesdale 24-tonne Arctic was introduced in the year 1969 at the Scottish Motor Show, and it featured a new ergonomic cab. This was to be the last vehicle showed by Albion also at the London Motor Show. 24-tonne tractor unit and the Reaver 24-tonne tipper. These vehicles were very popular, with factory output running at 170 vehicles per week in 1978, plus 308 gearboxes and 300 axles. Cabs were updated in 1980, with Leyland lettering now being featured, and at this time Albion ceased to assemble vehicles. But Parade earlier, I read a book from 1988 and it ended with the line, with almost 1,000 employees, Albion is still the largest single motor industry operation in Scotland. Long may it continue. Well, in fact, it did continue. And in 1986, British Railland, which had acquired Albion Motors in 1951, became the Rover Group. During this period, which lasted until 1993, the component manufacturing plant at Scotstoun became part of Leyland DAF, In 1998, when Albion Automotive was acquired by American Axle, a manufacturing company, and they continued in production throughout the 2000s. They continued to operate the Albion plant at Scottstown, focus on producing axles, driveline systems, chassis systems, crankshafts and chassis components. And in 2024, the American Axle Manufacturing Company announced the closure of the Albion plant at Scottstown, and that happened on the 4th of October last year, citing the non-extension of a long-term business with its largest customer.
4 days. This particular example was new to the co-op in 1954. It was affectionately named Lassodonside. This Albion was previously owned for many years by...
See, there's smoke everywhere. Come on now, let's go.
Now, ladies and gents, we're going to have the Albion lorries We'll be getting to Yorkett again a little bit later on. You can go down there and see a real piece of agricultural history. Mills like this would have been pulled from farm to farm initially by steam engine and latterly by tractor, and they would have travelled from farm to farm around the district, thrashing the grain in the days before combine harvesters, separating the grain from the straw. So that's worthwhile having a look at there, brought to us by Doug and Kevin Adam. Thanks very much to them. And we'll let you know when the thrashing machine is back in operation again. A great piece of agricultural history that you can see here at the Steam Engine Rally today. So we're saying cheerio to our Albions, great display of them, and remember the Albion Club are having their special 50th bigger rally on Sunday the 17th of August, and that's celebrating 125 years of Albion and also 50 years of their particular rally. That's taking place down in Biggar on Sunday the 17th of August 2025. So do go along to that if you want to see a great show of Albion vehicles. And thanks once again to Andrew Smart as he leaves the ring in his Albion. And if you have a look at the back of his lorry there, you can see he's got his toolbox with the Albion logo on it and the famous motto, sure as the sunrise, which emphasised the reliability